Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. What if I told you that your mind is already programmed to manifest everything you desire, but a simple mental block is keeping it all just beyond your reach? Open your eyes. The ancient wisdom keepers knew it. Quantum physicists are proving it, and Jose Silva discovered how to activate it in just minutes a day. I'm talking about a mental technique so powerful that when practiced correctly, it begins physically reshaping your reality within days. Not through magical thinking, but through precise neurological rewiring that most people will never experience. Here's the truth most manifestation gurus won't tell you. Repeating affirmations randomly throughout your day is wasting your energy. Your conscious mind isn't where transformation happens. The real power lies in a specific brain frequency that unlocks your subconscious and a precise repetition pattern that activates what Silva called your internal programming mechanism. 8 repetitions. That's the key. Not 6, not 10. 8 is the vibrational frequency that aligns with universal creation. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this 8x repetition technique to begin materializing your deepest desires. Whether that's financial abundance, profound love, vibrant health, or spiritual awakening. But I need to warn you, once you understand this process, you can't unknow it. Your excuses will vanish. The responsibility for creating your reality will rest entirely with you. And that terrifies most people, which is why they stay stuck, blaming circumstances instead of wielding their creative power. If you're ready to step into that responsibility, to truly become the conscious creator of your life, then stay with me for the next 10 minutes. I promise it will be the most important spiritual teaching you receive this year. Let me take you back to the 1940s. Jose Silva wasn't some guru on a mountaintop. He was a radio repairman from Laredo, Texas, a practical man of science who stumbled upon something extraordinary. While studying electronics and brainwave patterns, Silva discovered that the human mind operates at different frequencies, just like radio waves, and each frequency unlocks different abilities within us. Most people spend their entire lives in what Silva called the beta state, that chaotic, stressed, overthinking frequency between 14 and 30 cycles per second. It's where we solve problems, analyze situations, and get through our day-to-day tasks. But Silva found that when you slow down to alpha frequency, between 8 and 13 cycles, something remarkable happens. Your intuition heightens, your creativity expands, and most importantly, your subconscious mind becomes more receptive. But the real magic? It happens in Theta state, 4 to 7 cycles per second. This is where the veil between your conscious desires and your subconscious programming becomes thin. It's the gateway to reprogramming your mind at its deepest level. In this Theta state, Silva discovered that repetition takes on a supernatural power, but not just any repetition. There's a specific rhythm, a specific number of repetitions that creates what he called cellular memory in your nervous system. That number is 8. You see, the number 8 appears throughout creation. 8 is the symbol of infinity turned upright, representing the flow between heaven and earth. In Chinese numerology, 8 symbolizes prosperity and good fortune. In music theory, the octave, 8 notes, completes a perfect harmonic cycle. Silva discovered that when you repeat a phrase exactly 8 times while in a theta state, something remarkable happens. It bypasses your conscious mind's resistance and plants directly into your subconscious programming. It creates what Silva called a mental blueprint that your subconscious mind then works tirelessly to materialize in your physical reality. But here's where most people fail. They repeat affirmations while their mind is still in beta, still fighting, still resisting, or they focus only on what they want instead of creating the energetic bridge that allows manifestation to flow. The Silva method isn't just positive thinking, it's precise neurological programming, what modern scientists might call targeted neuroplasticity. You're literally rewiring the neural pathways that determine what you attract into your life. And unlike other manifestation techniques that might take months to show results, the 8x Silva technique begins shifting your reality almost immediately, often within days of beginning the practice. But don't take my word for it. Let me share what happened when I first discovered this technique. I was at the lowest point in my life. Despite years of spiritual practice, meditation, and countless affirmations, I was broke, exhausted, and beginning to believe that maybe manifestation was just a beautiful lie we tell ourselves. Then I met Sarah, a former student of Silva's, who had studied directly with him in the 1970s. When I told her about my situation, she just smiled and said, "You're working too hard at this." She explained that I was stuck in beta state, forcing, pushing, striving, when manifestation happens in Theta through receptivity and alignment. She taught me the 8X technique, and within 3 weeks, everything changed. An unexpected check arrived, resolving my financial crisis. A relationship that had been stuck suddenly deepened, and most surprisingly, a chronic health issue that had plagued me for years began to improve. It wasn't magic, it was applied neuroscience. But I need to ask you something important right now. What would your life look like if everything you've been struggling to manifest suddenly began appearing? That promotion at work, that soul-aligned partnership, that vibrant health and energy you've been missing, that financial freedom you've been visualizing. Can you feel what that would be like? Can you allow yourself to truly imagine it? Because here's the truth, whatever you're seeking is also seeking you. The only thing standing between you and your desires is the vibrational gap, a gap that the 8X technique is specifically designed to close. But there's something critically important you need to understand about this technique before I share it with you. Most people are using manifestation all wrong. They treat it like a cosmic shopping list, repeating what they want over and over, wondering why nothing materializes. Silva discovered that manifestation isn't about demanding what you want. It's about creating an energetic match between your desires and your current reality. Think of it like tuning a radio. You can't hear the station until you match its frequency exactly. Most people are broadcasting on AM while their desires are transmitting on FM. The 8X technique realigns your frequency, but it only works when performed in the right state of consciousness. Let me share something personal. For years, I struggled with constant financial pressure. No matter how hard I worked, money seemed to flow out faster than it came in. I would sit in meditation repeating, abundance, 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 and then walk around all day feeling anxious about bills. My words didn't match my energy. My conscious affirmations didn't align with my subconscious programming. After learning the Silva method, I understood why. My brain was stuck in beta, the state of struggle and effort. But abundance exists in Theta, the state of receptivity and flow. When Sarah taught me to drop into Theta state and repeat the specific phrase exactly 8 times, something shifted. It wasn't just what I was saying, it was where I was saying it from. This is the critical piece that's missing from most manifestation teachings. Your brain produces different electrical patterns throughout the day. When you're stressed or overthinking, you're in high beta, resistant to new programming. When you're daydreaming or deeply relaxed, you drop into alpha and theta, where change becomes possible. Silva discovered that there are specific times during the day when your brain naturally drops into these receptive states. The moment right before you fall asleep, the peaceful time just after waking. These natural transitions between consciousness states are your manifestation power hours. And there's a precise 8-word phrase that, when repeated exactly 8 times during these windows, creates what Silva called a mental equivalent, a subconscious blueprint that begins attracting your desires with magnetic force. But before I reveal the exact phrase and technique, I need to make something clear. This isn't about bypassing action. The universe responds to your energy and your efforts. The 8X technique aligns your subconscious to recognize and act on the opportunities that are already around you. It removes the internal blocks that have been sabotaging your progress. It opens your eyes to paths that were invisible to you before. And now I'm going to share with you the exact process, step by step, so you can begin implementing it tonight. Payoff. The 8X technique revealed we've reached the most important part of this teaching. The technique itself is simple, but its power comes from precise implementation. Here's exactly how to practice the 8X Silva method. Nachunam. Step 1. Enter the receptive state. Choose one of the 2 power windows, either right before sleep or just after waking. These are natural transition points where your brain is already moving between states. Find a comfortable position where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each exhale, feel your body becoming heavier, more relaxed. Let tension melt away from your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, all the way down to your toes. Now picture yourself at the top of a staircase with 10 steps. As you begin to descend, count backwards from 10 to 1. With each step, feel yourself going deeper into relaxation. 10. Releasing the day's tensions. 9. Your eyelids becoming heavy. 8. Your breathing slowing naturally. 7. A pleasant warmth spreading through your body. 6. External sounds becoming distant. 5. Halfway down, feeling peaceful. 4. Thoughts beginning to quiet. 3. Entering a state of deep calm. 2. Almost there. 1. You've arrived in the Theta state. You'll recognize this state by a feeling of expanded awareness combined with deep physical relaxation. Your body feels heavy while your mind feels clear and receptive. Step 2. The 8-word phrase. Now that you're in the receptive Theta state, it's time to plant the seed using the exact 8-word phrase Silva discovered to be most effective. My desires are now coming into physical form. This precise wording is important. It's not my desires will come, or my desires might come. It's happening now, in this moment. The present tense creates the energetic bridge between potential and manifestation. Repeat this phrase exactly 8 times, speaking it either aloud or mentally with complete conviction. Feel each word resonating in your cells as you say it. My desires are now coming into physical form. 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 Step 3. Visualization bridge. After the 8th repetition, create a vivid mental picture of one specific desire manifesting. See it with all your senses. Not as a distant wish, but as a present reality. If it's financial abundance, feel the emotional relief of seeing your bank account overflow. If it's a relationship, feel the warmth of connection. If it's healthy, experience the vibrant energy in your body. Hold this visualization for at least 30 seconds, allowing the feelings to intensify. This emotional component is crucial. It's the energy that fuels the manifestation. The final step is what Silva called sealing the programming. Express sincere gratitude as if your desire has already manifested completely. Say, thank you for this blessing that is now mine. I receive it with an open heart. Feel the gratitude filling every cell of your body. This gratitude completes the energetic circuit between asking and receiving. Now gently count from 1 to 5, and as you reach 5, open your eyes knowing that the work is done. Your subconscious has received the programming and is already beginning to rearrange your reality. Repeat this entire process twice daily, morning and night, for at least 21 days. This is the minimum time needed to establish new neural pathways and energetic patterns. What you'll notice is that your awareness will begin to shift first. You'll start recognizing opportunities that were always there, but invisible to you before. Synchronicities will increase. Solutions to obstacles will appear more readily. This is your subconscious mind, now correctly programmed, guiding you toward the path of least resistance to your desires. But remember, this is a partnership between you and the universe. The 8X technique aligns your energy and opens doors, but you must still walk through them. Take inspired action when it presents itself. Follow the breadcrumbs that begin appearing in your life. This is the true integration of being and doing, the harmony of receptivity and action that creates lasting transformation. If you practice this technique with consistency and faith, I promise you'll begin seeing evidence of shift within days and significant manifestation within weeks. Your greatest dreams aren't distant fantasies. They're energetic potentials waiting to be called into physical form through the power of your focused consciousness. The 8X Silva technique is the key that unlocks that potential. Use it wisely, use it consistently, and watch in amazement as your external reality begins reflecting your internal programming. Remember, my desires are now coming into physical form. Say it 8 times. Believe it completely, and prepare to be astonished at what begins showing up in your life. If this teaching has resonated with you, please share your experiences in the comments below. And if you want to go deeper into Silva's methods for conscious creation, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more advanced techniques. Until next time, remember that your mind is the most powerful creative force in your universe. Use it intentionally, and there are no limits to what you can manifest. Peace, abundance, and unlimited blessings to you.